Atifo Mahaba Edeba a POG political highway so see aje brace ya na aje adwa na just update na abo e area highway no so a yaje ebre say ye de abusua anasa bedwafo a omo POG so ebebo e de area science mi no mo no mate de ekoso na ansa na ebebo e de area e update message and de kwa so subscribe to POG Media message subscription no hit notification bell no say de on sabetimi aka daily update ebre de begu highway no so na so na wate na washare no for so inside to me akabi na nsem na aba highway no so nsem aba yapono so anwumre strong warning bi a Wráth John Dramani Mahama de ama ne appointees ministers bi a washa say mo some appointment a omo so ebeboa ama Ghana yempuntu etimi akoso na warning na de mo ye warning ben wache won say omo de omo ho for MPP na say omo so de omo minority omo abedo machebeyem na so de omo ho ebo de wra proye ene kankan corruption bribery no corruption dia oni option bia say obeyi omo so and say obeji omo appointment no free omo nsem na say possible kra obema emra ene omo edi ebusua meze bejebre na yabo edi wra sanse me Wráth John Dramani Mahama edi tuja edi koma some appointees bia or appointee omo for the various roles ewo my Ghana aban but that's it
me na make am say mo appointment no Allah wallahi. Me you do radio so answer John Mahama Sakimo. You come and joke. Look, because send me radio so I put my journalism career on the line. Catch me followers, my fans, someone to my John Mahama. I will never sit down and see John Mahama fail. Now say John Mahama be failure, an appointees, ni MCs, ni high commissioners, ni ambassadors, ni ministers, mayors, no. Those coming in, Muna fail. We will not sit down. Say John Mahama be failing. It will be Biawana against a Kronunti and over John Dramani Mahama Baimu. Be warned. I am cautioning you ahead of schedule. Be warned. Be warned. Because I hear radio so and some yet no bebre from different places near from information in your radio so no. Be office of the president. Omunya. Bebre. Because Ghanaians feel comfortable talking with us. Journalists, even more than they will talk with the police. Bebre. And until I make a John say, Akra, be careful with your appointment. I know, say by now, pressure also. For instance, ministries, no, 60. Almost well qualified. More than Bubuja. But don't worry. Ubikwa, Ubibeba. First set, Nyawanya, the Manuka Telefi. New set, Imra. Mema yes Akuffo Addo abanya wabon kra not kenoforiat na John Dramani me obi se kenoforiat bit manya minister how or can say investment banking here no bank no or I mean like how I no pay just matress yantin e ma bebre hu nam say mentias yes say obi ti Ghana o se na de manja duane ani mentias I don't understand. Obi to man no ne ma abuada. Obi to me try fasting by force, not because the person wants to get closer to God, but because oni aduane obedi. It was your fasting by force. Meanwhile, look at the land. Why should we be hungry? Why should Ghana go hungry? Me, Debbie, I'm see if I'm president today. I'll relocate all Ghanaians to one region. And we will be self-sufficient. Because Ghana, 31 million, you're never to vote a region. So also the northern region. Ghana phone never got northern region. And Ashanti region, Eastern region. Opa Ghana phone never to train crane. You never confront it. Tadi ho. Ghana phone never to Trambono. We will use the rest of the land to farm and become self-sufficient. Northern region, we are not using it. Why? And we are not making good use of our prisoners. Look, if Mr. President, however, respectfully, make good use of the prisoners. If for nothing at all, you better make use of prisoners to farm. You go to countries, bridge, they are prisoners in foreign countries. So overpass, any side bridges near Quinomoyan, be prisoners in other countries. They are giving them skill. It is such a person of free prisoner. One conquer and young Branson beam. The person enters the construction field. Can you imagine Ghanaians if young crow for a work prison, you know? You see, your chassis, your passenger self-reliant as far as food security is concerned. Your prisoners in air by your queer. Oh, yes, so I'm farming to feed our secondary schools. And we keep on ye feed them a dianafon and your demon prison, making them more hardened criminals. It will free Ghana prison bar. No be o wi akokwa oba be wi aponche ye chi ne kwa oba be wi nantwie ye chi ne kwa oba be kidnapper na fi ocheche nkwada because they instead of restoring their hopes they go there to be hardened. What kind of a silly system is this? What kind of a silly system is this? Ye nyam panyifo betra se adwene say we can make good use of our prisoners at least or therefore no obetima nya aduane pedi prisoner no obetima nya aduane pedi obe free prison hon maba no o sen kura sen adwuma as a farmer. How na enkwada ko school agi so mo adom sugar e free na be free SHS by force, free SHS no by force, and we forget to say yari yenkosua ne yenkokoma ana yari wom yari nkokoma no na nkokɔ no da chia na yari. We don't care about the future of the youth of our country. We treat them anyhow. Now to dan kwa Akuffo Addo time mo university. Omo kwa demonstration adaya. Omo wi akokɔ saa. Omo pensumu nam. Look at how you were treated by the likes of Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah. You were treated as kings and queens. Hey, okɔ Porters Lodge wa. History da ho. Saa time no omo university na Porters ni si omo niema. It was one to a room. Penyin bia beka kyerɛw. Those who went to university, Adena, you enjoyed under the first leadership. Now, your generation, you want us to die in hunger. You want us to die in disgrace. You want us to die in poverty. And you want us to be vulnerable to evil system like this. But me can we are. Number J, because there's a certain John Dramani Mahama. I want your opportunity to be president. And I know, say, by the grace of God, inshallah, by the grace of God, John Dramani Mahama will want to leave a legacy. And what I make us say, yen 300 appointee bia MSN na mamu. Eti team saglemi not for sale. Ye the press statement by Bonting and Wráth say John Dramani Mahama boarding say koye MC, koye DC, and I say koye mayor. And I John Dramani Mahama boarding say wo me sure wa betima minister of so and so. Oh, and I say, board so, and I say, that agency biano, and I can see you are the kind access home and some of this position. I am telling you, if John Mahama gets quiet, I will speak. Me see, and I'm not lying about this, except Ubin follow my journalism career. But if you followed my journalism career, you will see a yinkro for the Bibiro radio. Because we will not allow John Dramani Mahama to fail. He has good intentions for the country. Yama chromophobia mesina by. We will not allow any greedy bastard to come and destroy his governance. No. Because Ghana phone now and a dear rush it. And let me also say this before I forget. Now we use text messages in Akuffo Addo time. No, Monkos when use text messages. Yam peso be at this time. I saw phone when I'm here in my kingdom. Akuffo Addo time. Man criticizing no. Monkos one here in my kingdom. Nobody should dare so about criticize John Dramani Mahama. Journalists now, mafuni chrono, out of chronunti, mukama no tumu in the past 8 painful years under Nana Akuffo Addo. Munkama no tumu as journalists. Nobody should dare say John Dramani Mahama biaba on the mojeni ni mu. Eti afena yebehu Christian Council bi, afena yebehu Catholic bishops bi, afena yebehu Aglo Ghana, akwakoye empire bi, afena yebehu journalists bi, afena yebehu civil society organization bi, afena Professor Mate bi befre enyansafue. Hey, we will not allow you. We will never allow you. You're criticizing the former administration. Eddie John Bayano, you're criticizing them. Because you're my hypocrite. We will not allow any hypocrite John Dramani Mahama by just 2 days. When I said Uncle I said, what the doom sober? Aden. Say school in one car. If you're young as one fabi. The person is just 72 hours in government. Or the creator of Doomso. How? Even when John Dramani Mahama ever president, he fixed Doomso. And yet John Dramani Mahama and Doomso by it. Could the time. The 95, 96, there was Doomso. Akuffo time Doomso by. In fact, Akuffo podie or my so for bomb pie our Kosombo dam. Then John Dramani Mahama time so Doomso by John Dramani Mahama and their president of fixing Doomso. He engaged the Ameriplant, the car power ships, the IPPs, independent power producers. All along, not Ghana problem with regards to Doomso. I don't see about JJ time. Nessa Doomso no bow Akuffo time. No bow Mahama time. Now it had to do with generational capacity. Because time Kwame Nkrumah aya Kosombo dam no. Now any about 6 million. And now we are past 30 million. Bui dam, in fact, Bebre Masa, it necessarily ni any consuming no about dos as a megawatt. So it had always been a generational problem. Then John Dramani Mahama Bino said no. And it's idea main contract and yema side generational problem amemene free ho. John Dramani Mahama did not only work to get the megawatts and consumption at par, but John Dramani Mahama went a step further to get excess capacity of power. It's a failure. Say Ghana here, for instance, 100 megawatt. John Dramani Mahama babaye. I'ma say you 200 megawatts. I'ma a fake radio near tongue light Emma Burkina Faso. The same past administration criticized John Dramani Mahama said excess capacity at the bedding. They send you one papanum criticize the Kwame Nkrumah said 6 million people there. Akosombo dam at the bedding. If indeed said now you see a excess capacity, I beg your pardon, a generational problem, and a John Dramani Mahama affects it, and my excess capacity. I didn't say Anka Doomso Samba. The reason why Anka Doomso Samba. But John Dramani Mahama, am I sure to say, man, is because of Adrian Bonnie, a witchcraft. Oh, yes, a political witchcraft. Because you cannot tell.
Some subscribe to POG any day consummation drop subscription. I say on like POG Media as well. Or be like it now. I share enough for so answer to me so I can no more the echo. Now in some I be to you just say come here is loud and very clear. So what I do I be for a year. Katashi say any prayer bribery and corruption or no you are John Dramani Mahama uni ibia say obey in any other so we bun and near so say they are buying the dana ye no obi wo edward free aban muna emra so any wedi message say beto aso na yeti sansima you are John Dramani Mahama the tuja me that's it.
And look, if I'm president has wrong or man we should start punishing people for recklessness. We should start punishing people for recklessness. Maybe at your Facebook. Facebook never 100.5 FM. We should start punishing people for recklessness. When we say there's a certain WAPCO, West African Gas Pipeline. A cluster we have routine maintenance, you know. Oh, internet na pomo report no such a person who energy mean we etuno report no. Internet na crampa. When say West African Gas Pipeline undergo that routine maintenance as far back as October. But Adrian Bonnie, you pushed it to January 20th. Send your baby bedroom honeymoon. Now John Dramani Mahama Biaba. Because your own internal survey, including, I'm told, the survey done by the NIB, said you guys were losing elections. 80 says Sadum Sanibadi near the target John Dramani Mahama. Meanwhile, I come to me yes, routine maintenance now. And 1 month now, WAPCO be undergo near your light, no, and come away baby. My mention was here. The moment the West African Gas Pipeline, you can say eco routine maintenance, at least it may take you 1 month. A supply gas, ever dropping free Nigeria, for Togo, sa ever for Ghana, Kotema. Now, coffee your thermal plant, now power electricity. It's the moment West African Gas Pipeline will undergo a routine maintenance. They can ensure the integrity of the valves and all those ones. What it presupposes is say gas a different drobinum quite thermal plant. Magana baby any light no ebekate. The moment ebekate no So if it's for a period of 1 month, you need alternative. So the other alternative is for the country to resort to liquid. In this case, crude oil. TME, in this case, crude oil. But almost share that, you imagine, say, from 20th January, almost say, South West African gas pipeline, within that month, Doom Sober hated John Dramani Mahama. They went to the transition. Chief Julius that Brandon Pennyfuaka, finding out, John Jinapamu finding out, say, okay, we see imminent doom so. Say, West African gas pipeline, it's going to undergo routine maintenance. And in the start of this, you may hear liquid, which is crude oil, to power our turbines, to power our generators, and so on. Crampa, catch them. So, Oma releases some $70 million to GMPC to go and procure or purchase crude. Sana and Tro, Atrofonkwa. Sana and Tro, that Charlie, we must. Oh, yo, with your mom, sa generation, you are the near Macham. I prophesied some time back. Say, in our generation, we will not forgive like that. Mark this on the wall. Maya lock in the money a certain John Dramani Mahama. I don't know Nakuma. At the say Ojaya Kuma. Huh? Manya certain John Dramani Mahama. Nakuma niya boko. Listen, a time is coming. Some of we the youth will write. Mark, I say me make one Montreal to war. Some of you are when do your mind Ghana bonnet, you think, sir. Monafu for wa buy money at the end of the betchamo. I promise you. And many people some of us will come to the scene, and it's a prophecy. You can do nothing about it. Even if you are 99 years, know what the Ghana Bonia, we will line all of you up and we will punish you according to the laws of our country. Look, we will not care. Say yes, ya remember ye tufun, ne ya bufun, ne ya sandi funa kose baby say market it shall come to pass. Why do you do this to the country? Eti, Omajuni muno, John Mahama, ya tagging as a Doomsday king. It's the moment John Mahama buy not just a Doomsday Siamba, yes, Yanka, some amount to a Banema John Dramani Mahama, well so buying Doomsday Siamba. It's the Nadu Akuffo the Shedako car in his last State of Nations address. Say, I am leaving the light on. Nana Akuffo, you never left the light on. Because in your time there, Doomsday, Muna mo friend to my friend Doomsday. If indeed there was no Doomsday in your time, Your Excellency, Nana Akuffo, and one of our journalists, Nkobi, said Minister of Energy, Napo say Ghana for here timetable. Near here timetable, no say you're declaring. You're here timetable because you are rationing power. You're here timetable no because Nana Akuffo no time, not doom so hot. Not doom so hot. I know Rena Poka said Ghana for no and from timetable right out of sheer disrespect for Ghanaians. And I Ghana for say, sir. Yeah, per timetable, see, okay, yate, Yabako Twaba. Your timetable only everybody know, 7 December. And Yapam some Kosian Yansan. Yapamu Abino. And I love the way how Ghanaians vote this time. They don't care about MPP Sam, they don't care about NDC Sam. Hey, we didn't say Muepamu. We didn't say Mua, Bepamu. And until I make actually John say he should be careful with his appointment. He should not be under pressure. No man now for phobia me dada no. We now for Sam, and I know he will not do that. And then you know Sam way about competency. Obi obeti me ye juma for you to leave a legacy, Mr. President. They are the people we must appoint. Yes, you make us more MCs and DCs. Martin said there are some constituencies in the northern region, and not minya course. Yes, some of the former constituency chairman say they are not part of executives. Who told you say you need to be an NDC executive before you can become an MC? If you are listening to me, so what the 18 years? What do you Juma? What do you Juma? Who academic qualification kakra? Now bet me go and pick the forms. Mama constituency executive be can't say where you qualified or no constituency executive not or no banner no catch when you're qualified. And respectfully, Your Excellency, when you are making the appointments of DCs and MCs, the relationship between them and their MPs. Because you MP DC and the MC, one MP in Yajuma because of rivalry. Ahead of the elections, eti obi bi oba MC and DC me say me do me kwa benya namwo. There's no way say na no to da ko metena se na yakofa DC bi and MC bi a one ele kuli makuru guba beko never easy never. Whoever is ready to become DC or MC or Domi Kwabenya, make sure say you have set yourself approved. Make sure say you do an introspection of self. If you are not qualified, don't go and pick the form. Because some of we the get watchers are making sure say the right people will be in place. We will never put any square peg in round hole this time. Etimimi constituency na me dey example. Will be a wire that just offer form as MC or DC or Domi Kwabenya. Check who and send offer form. No? Oh yes, check home. If you think say Sebi, you are in the good books of Ahimfo. You are in the good books of when this time we need competency people. Yeah, here will be a member MC MP na Jumaya Basa. Dabi, yeah, here will be only MP no bear da call. Say the bear an impuntu nyuma as MC ni DC ubayano. A betima bo MP to retain the seat. So in Domi Kwabenya, see MC ya only MP no aye close, aye da call. Be agree. How can we retain that seat? We don't need any opponent in that chair. We need Obia or your friend of the party or MP Nubetimi Aya 1. Send a bear in unity, there'll be development in Domi Kwabenya, for instance. And that must be applicable to all the other districts across the country. In fact, I shouldn't say Domi Kwabenya, I meant to say Ga East, where Domi Kwabenya can be found. Because then Domi Kwabenya is a constituency, Ga East, a district. I mean, why? Eti enye Chief Julius Debramo, Anna, John Dramani Mahama, a constitute to one, Mom Aya Jumapa, and Nanka say Doom so Ebesiamba, Na Yakasi, a John Dramani Mahama be and a Dudum Saba. We should also know, so say, Anche Betresa Dinkomo, we should also know, so say, Ora John Dramani Mahama, I first badge of appointment. Ura to forcing finance, John Jinapo energy, senior lawyer, Ayene, Attorney General. And in my view, na because Adena, in fact, minority leader, Apenyo Maki, and I say Adena, Amamuno, John Dramani Mahama, I appointing Crawford. What's your business about that? Mo appointing fu no. Anna Ghana medical season. Anna Ghana, we want you to be a constructive critic of government. We can't say for parliament quite than fanfare. You can't say, you see, they see, I reduce the parliament, say, you are too brofun in him, sign on my parliament, and it is sad. Parliament, no brofu, you'll be chrome casa, and can't I'm telling you, brofu to say Chinese, brofu, to say Italian casa, brofu to say Spanish. Brofu to say tree, it's a sign crime, it's a Hausa. Brofu is just a language. What a brofu, unim nyansa, and can't he? You want to brofu and nyansa, eh? But brofu is not a yardstick or a basis for judging intelligence. Obi te brofu, unim nyansa. Obi in school muda, nyansa nyina just no. It may mean some to parliament all respectfully, not done brofu. A penoma can back up brofu nyina, obey, no about the same point. You are supposed to constructively criticize the government because the overwhelming majority a year abaywe wano say and check you na ebi amoyo madwen say sabi boni bom trimu Ghana so. I know John Dramani Mahama will not allow that, but you see me no Ghana first. Opa ma John Dramani Mahama enter Ghana share me ni benyasem. Ghana first. Ghana first. Now, your appointment that I'm making, to force him, I will not go into their credentials or expertise. Of course, they are there. But me imagine that because of the energy crisis, it can say power, procurement being in Myanmar and negotiations be so. We must have an energy minister installed officially. Say Attorney General.
Abuzia Mirasi Soji Bre Naji Penny Edema POG Political Highway no Sam Brasway ni Bifia Political News no Nguaswe and Azu Netedy Ekoso my Ghana Yamanyu Semu. Now subscribe to POG any day council measure subscription. Now I hit the notification bell no said on Sabeti Maka daily updates. Now on comment be an answer be as well. Or the share the comment section on a POG Media Mraze Yonso Yabekai na Yamaho Imo Medasi Soji Bre Edema POG. You better share with us.